following is a review of the ambient lighting unlocked, edit unlocked, and this is what it looks like. And this is the one for the holidays from Hourglass Cosmetics. And I've been wanting to do a tutorial on this one here because this is something that I'm obsessed with. This is something I use literally every day. This is what the colors look like. So, like I said, this one has like a finishing powder. It has a bronzer. The blushes, two different ones. This is like a peachy type of bronze blush, and the other one is a pink, and then you have the highlighter. So this is good if you have, I believe, olive skin. I don't think this would be nice for somebody with a lighter skin. So I have I have olive skin, so this is perfect for my skin color. I mean, I have a few other ones. I have the one from last year, not last year, the year before that, which is the Ambient Lighting Edit Surreal Light. And it's this one right here. And this one, here's the other one from, like, this is from 2 years ago. I ordered the one from last year, but for some reason, what do you call it? They didn't have, they ran out of it. You can tell this one, I've used it a lot. But on this one here, this is like a finishing powder, and it has the blush, two blushes, and then you have highlighter. And I think this, you can use it as like a different type of highlighters, these two. So there were two highlighters, two blushes, and a finishing powder. Here are both. So here's the difference between these two. Hold on. And if you see the difference. But like I said, this one, the new one, I've used it almost every day because it has everything that you need for traveling, for going to work, or anything else. So I should have picked another one for as a backup, because I don't have to be, you know, if I had to travel, if I didn't have it, I would have to have this here, which is a bronzer, the separate bronzer, which is some hint pen. I use this like almost every day. So I would have to use this as a finishing powder. I have the one from Hourglass with the three different colors. I would have to use this. I would have to use the bronzer, and then I would have to use the highlighter, which is this one here. I have one of the highlighters, metallic highlighters. I would have to use that, and on top of that, I would have to use a what do you call it, a blush. So I would have to use this one here. So then, yeah, if you have this at home, it would be perfect because you have like all four. So I would have to have all this in my traveling bag if I wanted to use everything. Where this new one here, this one, the new one, it has everything that this has. So this one has the finishing powders, the highlighter, the bronzer, and the blushes. And this one, like I said, here is the bronzer, here is the finishing powder, here is the blushes, and here is the highlighters. So this is good if you have it at home, but having just this one here, you know, is even better. So here it is again. So if you want to see what I did in order to accomplish this look, just please keep on watching. The first thing I'm going to use is going to be these two here, which is the finishing, I call it finishing powder. And I'm just going to take these two, and then I'm just going to put it all over my face. So I just take those two just to give it a little glow. Like I said, before this, I had everything done, my foundation, my concealer, and everything else done. Okay, next what I'm going to do is use this one here, which is a bronzer, and all the brushes that I'm using right now are the Wayne Goss brushes, and this is the number 13. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of that, and I'm going to put it on my face. a little more. And this gives you a little bit of, just a little bit of life is what I call it. Just a little glow. And I literally use this all the time. Like I use this all the time. And put it here, here. I use it sometimes for my nose. Here. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is use the blushes, and one is let's see, it's number 4 and 5 is what it says here, and number 4 and 5 is blush number 4 is Nude Glow, and blush number 5 is Mood Flush. So I usually mix them both. I do the Nude Glow with the Mood Flush and just mix them both together. And the powders, the powders, these two here, the name of those two is, the first one, the lighter one, is the Soft Light, and the darker one is Filter Light, and this is the finishing powders. That's the first step that I did. And then I did my kind of bronze a little bit of my face. And next thing I'm gonna do is just mix these two together and just make my own. And like I said, these are so good for traveling. So if you don't want to have or for work, or if you don't want to be carrying a lot of stuff, this is really good. I don't know if you can see it, but it gives you a beautiful glow. Okay, and then what I do is on a separate, I just take the Hoola Benefit, and I'm gonna contour my face with it. This is what I do. This is a Hoola Benefit, and I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna contour my face again with a wing brush, and just gonna do the hollows of my cheeks. And I usually also use it for my nose. And then next thing I do is I used the highlighter. And for the highlighter, I'm going to use that one right there. And that's the number 6. And the name of that one is, the number 6 is called Metallic Strobe Powder Champagne Strobe Light. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take, this is the Wing Gloss a fan brush, and I'm just going to take a little bit of that, and I'm going to put it in here. I don't know if you can see it. It gives you a very subtle glow, and this is just perfect because it's not so much in your face, but you can see, you can see the how it highlights your face. I'm gonna put it here, put it here, put it here. And usually for my nose, I just take my fingers and I put a little bit on my top of my nose. Okay. And if you really wanted to, I can do it sometimes. I take a little brush and I use this one here, the same thing, the highlighter, and I put it inside my the dot of my the eye. Put it here, my brow bone, just to give it a little glow. And like I said, I love this for when I'm traveling, or if you have to, do some quick makeup. So if you have to do some quick makeup, I even sometimes go in and just take it with my finger and looks like. And again, let's see, let me go back to me. And what I do is, let me just make sure that I have everything here. So what I do is I take a little bit and I put it here, just to give it a little bit of glow in my eyes. If you don't want anything, just that. And then as soon as I do all that, what I do is, after I'm done with highlighting and doing everything. Okay, so since I did everything now, I have another brush that I usually use to blend all the colors together because I just don't leave it like that. So I'm going to use this Makeup Forever brush. And it's a little dirty, but I can't find my other one. Okay, so just kind of give my whole face a glow. And the hula benefit, I kind of do my nose a little bit. I can, you know what? No, I'm gonna do it with the bronzer again. Take a little bit of that and do it on my nostrils here, just to give it a little definition to my nose. And that's what I usually do. And again, if I have gone too low on my contour or anything else, I take just any kind of powder. I'm gonna take the Hourglass, what do you call it? Just a translucent powder. And what I do is I get a sponge. And what I do is I have this one here that's a little, has like an edge to it. And what I do is I go in here and I kind of carved. So if I have gone too low, I take here, take on the other side, so when you see it's kind of more chiseled, and it makes your cheekbones more defined. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and go here. Like I said, I don't bake because I have mature skin, and I am 50 years old, so my face is not as a 23, 24-year-old where they can bake and their skin is, you know, different. It's more elasticity than when you're older. So yeah, so okay, so now I'm gonna take a Wayne Goss, one of the number 12. And then what I'm gonna do is just take it off. Like, I don't let it sit there for too long. Just, you can, if you want to give it a little more. Okay, and that's what I do. And then what I do is I have the Vanity sealer. I don't have it with me right now. I just put it in a little bottle, just any kind of spray bottle. And what I do is, after all that's done, I go in and I'm gonna spray my face. This is really powerful, but it's good if you have oily skin like I do. So it's not gonna give you that powdery look. Which is not what I'm looking for. I wanted to have that glow and that beautiful. So this is what I have for that. So I should be back. I'm gonna do my eyelashes and lipstick, and then I'll show you the what I came up with is after with everything. So this is what I came up with. So after I use the Hourglass Ambient Unlocked, you know, I just did my lips and my lashes, and but as you can tell, you know, it gives you a very, very nice glow. You know, and then you have everything in one. So like I said, this is like, let me put it the way around. This is super amazing. It is so pretty. And like I said, this is good if you're traveling. And like I said, I have olive skin, so this is perfect if you have olive skin. So like I said, I love this. This is like something I'm obsessed with. I should have bought another one, a backup, because this is a holiday item. So again, thank you for watching this video.